2020 has been a remarkable year for the Kosciuszko County Community Foundation and for all of us. We reported at our 2019 annual celebration that we were ready to take action on what attendees at our hometown chats told us their communities needed. They told us we needed to focus on helping their communities with planning and helping increase access to housing and childcare. They gave us a roadmap to guide our work. Early in 2020, our board of directors announced the retirement of longtime CEO Susie Light and named Stephanie Overby as her successor. On March 1st, Stephanie began her role as CEO. 2 weeks later, in response to the coronavirus pandemic, a stay-at-home order went into effect, and our community suffered job losses and saw an increase in the need for food and emergency assistance. The Community Foundation began responding to needs arising from the pandemic in two important ways. We provided grant funding to keep food pantries and emergency shelters functioning at a time when the need for those services was amplified. We also helped fund a pop-up child care center for the children of healthcare workers at a time when many child care centers temporarily closed their doors. We convened other area funders and community leaders to ensure that needs were communicated and that people in need were served. As summer arrived, we began a new normal, complete with social distancing, face masks, and virtual meetings. In the midst of all that was new, we were still able to follow the roadmap designed for us by the residents at our hometown chats. We helped fund new child care and early learning opportunities in partnership with Wabasee Schools. We hosted a 21-member housing steering committee and commissioned a housing study and strategy to help meet housing needs across the county. We established a comprehensive planning steering committee to help create a new comprehensive plan for the county and for small towns throughout. These plans will help towns identify needed improvements in their community, help them prioritize and budget, and help them access grants to get those projects done. With your help, we met needs arising from COVID. With your help, we followed the roadmap designed for us at Hometown Chats. And with your help, we hosted community gatherings like the Barn and Business Breakfast, awarded over $581,000 in scholarships to local students headed to college, university, or trade school, awarded over $3.3 million in grants from all funds. Yes, 2020 has been a remarkable year for all of us. We are so grateful that we truly are all in this together.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Overby, CEO of Kosciuszko County Community Foundation. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to share a need with you that you can help meet. Since the onset of COVID-19, the Community Foundation has awarded more than $162,000 to local nonprofits who were impacted by the pandemic. Some of those nonprofits were food pantries and shelters that saw an increase in needs for their services. Others were nonprofits who had expenses related to personal protective equipment and additional facility cleaning that they hadn't budgeted for, so our grants were able to help. Still, other nonprofits saw a loss of income while the stay-at-home order was enacted and they were unable to open their doors, so our grants helped fill an operating gap. Many of those grant dollars came from our Board Rapid Response Fund, and now we need to build that fund back up again so that we can continue to respond to COVID-related needs and other community emergencies that may arise. Would you please help us do that? Would you consider a gift to the Board Rapid Response Fund? You can make your gift to kcfoundation.org/donate and choose the Board Rapid Response Fund. That's kcfoundation.org/donate and choose the Board Rapid Response Fund. Thank you so very much.